Physiotherapy, origin, present. The origins of physiotherapy can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as China, Greece, and Egypt, where various forms of manual therapy and exercise were used to treat injuries and illnesses. Here's a brief history of physiotherapy. Ancient times, the use of physical therapy can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as the Greeks, Egyptians, and Chinese. Hippocrates, a famous Greek physician, used massage and exercise to treat his patients. 19th century. In the 19th century, the modern practice of physiotherapy began to emerge. Per Henrik Lind, a Swedish physiologist, developed a system of therapeutic exercises and massage known as Swedish movements. He also founded the Royal Central Institute of Gymnastics in Stockholm, which trained physical therapists. World Wars. During World War I, physical therapy as we know it today did not exist yet. However, many soldiers who were injured during the war received physical rehabilitation and other forms of medical care. In the early 1900s, the medical profession was just starting to recognize the importance of physical therapy for treating injuries and illnesses. During World War I, physical rehabilitation was a new field, and many of the techniques that are used today had not yet been developed. Soldiers who were injured during the war often suffered from wounds that required long periods of immobilization. This could lead to muscle weakness and stiffness, which physical therapists tried to combat through various exercises and massage techniques. Many soldiers also suffered from amputations, which required prosthetic limbs to be fitted and adjusted. Physical therapists worked alongside medical doctors and nurses to help soldiers recover from their injuries and return to civilian life. The need for physical rehabilitation during World War I helped to establish physical therapy as a legitimate medical profession, and many of the techniques that were developed during the war are still used today. The first professional organization for physical therapists, known as the American Women's Physical Therapeutic Association, was founded in 1921. During World War II, physiotherapy played an important role in the rehabilitation of injured soldiers. The profession of physiotherapy was still relatively new at the time, and its techniques and practices were not as advanced as they are today. Nevertheless, physiotherapists were crucial in helping injured soldiers recover from their injuries and return to the front lines. Physiotherapy was used to treat a variety of injuries sustained during the war, including fractures, dislocations, burns, and amputations. Treatment methods included massage, exercise, and the use of heat and cold therapy. Physiotherapists also used hydrotherapy, which involved the use of water to treat injuries and aid in rehabilitation. One of the most significant contributions of physiotherapy during World War II was the development of prosthetic limbs. Many soldiers lost limbs in combat, and physiotherapists worked closely with prosthetists to develop prosthetic limbs that would allow these soldiers to lead as normal a life as possible. Physiotherapists also played an important role in training soldiers to use these prosthetic limbs effectively. Physiotherapy services were provided both on the front lines and in military hospitals. The work of physiotherapists helped to improve the morale of injured soldiers, as it gave them hope that they could recover from their injuries and return to the front lines. Overall, the role of physiotherapy in World War II was crucial in helping injured soldiers recover from their injuries and return to active duty. The techniques and practices developed during this time laid the foundation for modern physiotherapy, which continues to play an important role in the rehabilitation of injured individuals today. Polio epidemic. In the 1940s and 1950s, the polio epidemic led to a significant increase in the demand for physical therapy. Physical therapists played a critical role in helping polio patients regain their strength and mobility. The other part of the story will be published in next video. Don't forget to leave the video with a thumbs up and a review in the comment section. Subscribe the stable joint for more videos like this. Peace.